Good morning, everyone. Andy Hodges here, coming to you live, Sebastian, Florida. We are on Indian River Drive right now, making our way around town just to see what the impact was from Hurricane Nicole. And so far on Indian River Drive, we're just seeing a lot of tree debris. The water still seems to be rough out there. We've been told that there are people out without power in Sebastian. We don't have a total count yet on how many people are without service. We just came from Barefoot Bay. Barefoot Bay looks good, and there are a few people there that are out without power as well. But for the most part, I mean, this storm could have been a lot worse. And the eye went over us last night. Um, I'm sure a lot of us heard the winds, a lot of you all, and this thing could have been, like I said, it could have been a lot worse. But coming down Indian River Drive right now, there's really not a lot of damage. The tide is still high. That's because of the storm surge, and just a lot of tree debris and stuff. And I hope everyone made it safe. There's people already out walking their dogs and jogging this morning. There's some docks that seem to be underwater still. Uh, some of the larger docks are okay. Yesterday we were at Earl's Hideaway Lounge. There was a dock across from Earl's, and it looked like it was coming apart last night. There was also a couple of boats that got loose from the Indian River Lagoon. They were anchored and they got loose, and they beached along Indian River Drive. There's some debris along the roadway. You can see where the water actually came up here. Wow, came right across Indian River Drive right here, right near Squid Lips. So that's interesting. There was a little bit of a washout there. And you can see the ditch. The ditches are high right now. Some more debris along the roadway there from the tide last night when that storm surge came through. But there's no damage to the road or anything, which is good news. You can see the water there. There's a dock right there that's underwater. You can see looks like the water might have come through here as well. We're in front of that new mobile home development that's going in. And there's another dock that looks like it washed out. I mean, so far I really like what I'm seeing. And of course, Archie's Fish House is still up after all this time, 100 years here. Archie's is still up through so many hurricanes. We're in front of Sebastian Saltwater right now. No damage to this facility, this business, which is good. That was my other main concern yesterday is when we went to Captain Hiram's, they had a lot of water rising over the dock, and it just looked bad. And I hope they're okay. We're going to check it out as well. But I really, I would hate to see that this storm hurt any of our businesses along Indian River Drive. We're going to come back to Captain Harms. We're rolling up on it now, but looks like their docks are doing good at Captain Hiram's. The water level has dropped. I think they're going to be fine. They got a great crew. They really went out. They really did a lot of preparation for this storm. We were here on. Yeah, was it yesterday? We were here, or actually the day before, and they were prepping the whole business. Crab Stop looks good. Their dock looks all right. The Fisherman's Landing looks good. And there was a boat. There's that boat. There's a sailboat at Fisherman's Landing. Looks like it's beached right now, and that's because it was anchored, from what I heard, somewhere, and it broke loose. And actually, City Councilman Chris Nunn helped with that. He actually helped the people with their boat. He was out here yesterday, rolling up on Earl's. Earl's looks good. Look, that's oh, here's the dock I was talking about. There's a dock out there. The front of the dock down there is had come apart. Mo Bay looks good. Mal Fisher looks good. We just passed. There's another boat right there. So there is a boat in front of Mo Bay right now, and it's beached. So that's the second boat along Indian River Drive where we've seen boats that are beached. Now here's a backstory. Back in 2004, when I was riding down this road after Hurricane Francis and Jean, uh, there was boats all over this road. And for those that have been here long enough, they know they've seen what I'm talking about. There was boats on this road. So when I come down here after a hurricane like Nicole and see clear roads, I mean, it's just amazing. I'm just so happy that the storm did not hurt our city from what I see so far. The tide is still high. There's a dock next to Tiki Bar that is underwater, but the Tiki dock is actually good. All these docks are good for the most part, which is excellent, except for this one in front of me. It's missing some boards. There's a tree down, a couple of them. So it looks like these Australian palms blew over. I don't know why they left construction out, but and it looks like farther up here, the road is blocked. I'm not sure why, but for the most part, everything looks good in Sebastian. Just a lot of debris from the water washing up over the road. It looks like the water did come across Indian River Drive, just north of the Mulligans. And here is the yacht club. We're going to keep driving though, but the yacht club has a lot of debris on its boat ramp. So what the city's doing right now, as you can see in front of me, is they are clearing the road up here, it looks like. And it looks like that's all that is. It doesn't look like there's like major damage or anything. The crew is already out here, city of Sebastian, cleaning up this road. And now we're at Riverview Park. The park actually looks good too. There's some water, but other than that, everything looks good. So if you were worried about our businesses along Indian River Drive, they look good. Um, the docks look good. So in a few minutes, we're going to head on down to Captain Hiram's and see how things look there. The reason I'm concerned about Captain Hiram's is yesterday, I'm sure many of you saw the video, there were waves brushing up against their restaurant, and I just had some concerns there. But the dock was kind of underwater at the time as well. So, but Andy Hodges here. I'm coming to you live at US 1 here in Sebastian, Florida. We're going to have another update here later today. I hope everybody weathered this storm well. Yes, it was loud last night, but just to recap, Barefoot Bay's looking good, Miko's looking good, Sebastian's looking good. We haven't been on the other side of the tracks yet in Sebastian, but on the east side near the riverfront, which was the most concern because of the storm surge, everything looks good. So you all take care today. Try to stay off the roads until the storm is completely out, and we'll have another update here shortly. Thanks for watching, everyone.